Have you ever wondered where mermaids come from? Well, did you know that there is a very, very scary one? Well, there is something called a siren, which is kind of a mermaid. The siren has this power. The power is to sing and get males attracted to them. Then they use their singing voice to kill the men. Sirens were very, very scary. Sirens use their voices to lure men to them, and it controls their minds. An interesting fact about sirens is that the sirens don't need to eat anything. The first sirens were men and female sirens, but then the males sirens started to disappear. The male sirens started to disappear in the 5th century. They say that sirens would sing to them and then they fell asleep and then they killed the mariners while they were sleeping. Sirens are usually named after the river god Achilles. People say that mermaids were invented by sirens. They were made from the conclusion of sirens. The most interesting fact about the siren, in my opinion, is that the sirens can control the human mind. People say that their only job is to produce generation, which is very odd. One of the reasons that I chose the siren was because my favorite princess is the Little Mermaid. Since I was a little girl, I always loved that a person could live inside of the ocean without breathing air. The islands that the sirens usually came to kill people were known as the Cyrinus near the Paestum or in Capria. Those were the names of the islands. Normally, the locations were surrounded by cliffs and rocks. People say that the sirens were under the government of Zeus, then the second under that of Poseidon, and then under the government of Hades. When the male soul is in heaven, the sirens seek by an harmonic motion to unite all the souls. Sirens were believed to look like a combination of a woman and a bird in various different ways. In Greek art, they were represented as birds with large human heads. In the 7th century, they discovered that the sirens used their head as navels, and instead of legs, they had fish tails. In conclusion, I find that sirens are very scary, and it was really interesting to learn about the siren. I really, really, really hope that they don't exist anymore.